are starting a new playlist where we will be building a news website using News API in Angular. So Angular is a JavaScript framework which is used to develop front end of a website and integrate with APIs. So we will be using the API from newsapi.org. For using these APIs, you have to get the API key, so you have to create an account. I have created my account and the API key will look like this. After you create an account, you will get a API key so that you can access the APIs from here, and they are free for development purpose. But if you want to use as a business or in advanced form, then there are some charges. So we as a developer will be using the free form, and these are the limitations which we will get. So this is about News API, and this is the final product which we will be building. So yeah, the home section we will be fetching the news from India, and in the technologies section we will be fetching technologies news. So let's do one thing, let's create a project. I have already created a project by using the command called ng news website, and I had also added Angular routing, and we are using CSS here. So I have created the project. Let me open it in Visual Studio Code, and let me stop the cd news. I hope it is stopped because I don't want to. Yeah, now let's do one thing, let's run it. The website which we are creating, this command required to run in a project option could not be found. What is opened in my, okay, I have not switched the directories, so let me do one thing, cd news website and now code dot, so it will open in my Visual Studio Code, and it is opened, and let's run it now. It will take a little bit of time. Until then, let's see what we get. So we are getting a source file in which there is a app folder, and you can see the HTML is already there. We will be removing all the HTML from it, and because it is the HTML which Angular provides when you create a new project. And there is a routing module which is also very much helpful, so that whenever you click on any tab, the page will not refresh, only the component will refresh. So we will be looking at that also. And there is a app module where file where we will be importing the modules, but in this example we don't be importing any external libraries. So yeah, that's it. We will only include the components which we will be creating here. So it's compiled. That's the output which we will see after creating the project. So we will be removing all the content of app component.html. So let's remove it and save it, and let's have some h1 tag here, some random data, and let's save it. Yeah, so we have done some changes here. You have already cleaned the page which we are getting in the output of the app component.html. Now let's generate all the components and service folders which we will be using. So I will do that. Let's stop the ng-gc, and we will be using the components as one is what I am named here, so I will use the same names, headlines and tech news and service. So we will be creating two components and one folder for storing our service files. So let's create headlines. Headlines is created, ng space c tech news. Am I right? Yes, tech news. And let's also see the output. Here two folders are created. One is headlines, in which there are 4 files. One is for CSS, one is for HTML, one is for our TypeScript file. Same for tech news, it is also created. And let's create one more, ng s for service, and we will be storing services in the folder service, and we'll be naming it as, let's see what is the naming convention I am using, news API. So I will name it as news API create. 2 files will be created. Here 2 files are created and the folder is named as service, and 2 files are created. Now let's do one thing. We will also include the bootstrap in our code. So let's include the bootstrap in index.html file. So let's find out the index.html file, and we know that the link for bootstrap can be found in the bootstrap website. So let's find it out and paste it here. I have already opened the page, so it will not require me to search for the links. And we know that there are JavaScript file which we will be adding at the end of our page. So we have also linked the bootstrap here. Here is our app component.html. Now let's have a look at our app module.ts. So here is app module.ts, and you see here already headlines component and tech news component is already linked. Let's do one more thing. Let's import our news, what we say it as API service. So import news service, and from that news API service, and let's write it here. So it is also included here. So let's import it in our what we say it as. We have already imported, and we will be importing our what we say it as HTTP module. So import HTTP client module from Angular common HTTP. So it is included. So let's write it in our imports. Here we will be using HTTP client module. So the HTTP client module is required to talk with our APIs, so we will be using it also. And let me see, everything is fine in this website, this page. Anything is required to be imported, we have done most of the thing, I think so. So let's move on to the next file, which is our app routing module.ts, where we will be writing the paths. So let's do one thing, import headlines component which we have created, and also import tech news component. So we have imported these two components. Let's define the roots. So whenever there is nothing after the path here, if we don't give anything like this slash something, we will see On the home page we will see the headlines from India, and if we give us this like slash technology, then we will see the news of technology. So we will write it here, path. Whenever the path is blank, we want to see so component, and the component is headlines. We want to see headlines, and whenever the path is technology, we want to see tech news component. So we have setted our roots also. I think roots are done. Now move to the next thing. Let's create our front page, where we will be having two buttons. We will be having our what we say nav bars and all. So let's copy the code from Bootstrap. Navigation bar, yeah, we get the navigation bar, and we don't want this. We also don't want this. We want a simple looking navigation bar. So this is what I wanted to copy. So let's copy it and remove this section and paste it, and see the output. It will also help us. Okay, I am not getting the output because I haven't run the project. So let's run it, and I hope I will get the output by the time it compiles and run. Let's do one thing. Let's make some changes. Remove the unnecessary parts. Like I don't want these two parts. I'm removing it. And also what we say, let's see output. Yeah, we will replace navbar with news. We don't want it here, so let's replace it with news. And we are not using href. We will be using router link, and it will be empty. Okay, now here it's not the home. We want to see it here, headlines, or we can say home, and here we want to see technology. And let's replace the href with router link, and it will be empty, so that it will show the headlines part. And the next is also, yeah, let's also replace it router link, and it will show the technology. And let's have a span. I hope it should work. Home and technology are created. It's working fine. The output we are not getting because we haven't used the router outlet here. So let's use the router outlet so that we can see the content of those files. Yeah, you see headline works and technology works. We are getting this because by default whenever a component is created, the content of the component is component name space works. So it is a paragraph tag with component name space works. So this is the component created, home and technology, and we have linked it nicely. Now let's also add the footer. So okay, we will continue from the next video because my laptop is about to die. So I will connect with the charger and will continue from next video. Thank you very much.